Hello, Rally Esports, and welcome back to preseason of our Spring Open for 2023. Tonight we have some good matches lined up. First match being Reapers versus Absolut Bounty. In map 1, we'll be going to a Hardpoint embassy, followed up by a search and destroy on Mercado, and then going to control on Asilo. If we make it to map 4, we'll be going to a hotel hardpoint, and then if we go all the way to map 5, we'll be sticking around a hotel for a hotel search and destroy. As always, I am Sorrow Joy. Tonight I will be casting alone, but I'm happy to be here to entertain all of you. And it looks like the lobby is all set up, so we are not going to waste any time, and I'm going to go ahead and give the teams to go ahead, and we're going to jump straight in to Embassy Hardpoint. And it looks like we have Absolut on Alpha and Reapers on Bravo. Vaughn moving his way up to paper. Captain there with a double kill. BA getting dropped. Mixie picking up BA. Vaughn getting the trade though. Vaughn hearing Lep come up behind him, gets the turn, and ends up wallbanging him through the door, it looks like. But Atomic gets Vaughn with a grenade through the window as they switch over control, and the Reapers now have the point. Atomic's there getting BA. Drop taking out Captain. Mixie picking out Vaughn. That's 3 down. Looks like they're making their way over to P2. It's currently in Reaper control. Drop maintaining the back by the truck. Getting taken out by Vaughn, though. Atomic gets Captain. Ooh. Mixie getting Vaughn, but blowing up the truck. Reaper still maintaining control as they go up 35-8. Eon's getting the last bit of the point, and it looks like their person they had rotating got taken out. Their second person gets taken out as well. Reapers, again, with a good rotation, have complete control of the next point and are ready. Eons, though, mixing the stairs, but getting taken out by Lep at the top. BA getting Atomic. BA getting Lep. BA with a triple kill as he gets Mixie. Point control now in the favor of Bounty. Not gonna lie, chat, it was really hard to resist to make a quicker picker-upper joke. Looks like Reaper's just going to go ahead and let them have the last 17 seconds as they set up on new. Atomic getting Eons as he comes through the bathroom. I will definitely say that the Reapers definitely have their rotations down really well, but Absolut is doing a good job at breaking them. Absolut now takes over the control of the point. Drop coming in, but Drop getting taken out by Eons, but Eons getting traded out by Mixie, but Captain with a double kill on Mixie and Leprechaun to maintain control of P4. As they now breach the 100-point mark, it looks like they're working on their way to go to P5. Reapers already have control in it, though. Vaughn has killed 3 people there on that backside. Drop getting Eons as he tries to come through Laundry. Leprechaun getting BA. Reaper still maintaining control. Still in this fight. Eons coming up behind Lep, catching him, but getting traded out by Atomic as Atomic enters red. Mixie with a double on BA Eons to maintain control of P5 as there's a lot of trading going back and forth there in the cafe. And Absolut finally breaks them off the point as they get the last second. But Reapers bring it into a 6-point game now as Absolut goes for control of P1. Ooh, and getting pinched there on P1 by Mixie and Atomic. Atomic looks like he got taken out in the bathroom. On there with a double kill. Absolut still having control, but getting hit by Mixie as the Reapers get on. Leprechaun getting Captain, but Captain getting an Atomic from Paper. Vaughn getting Mixie. Atomic knows he's in there. Vaughn ends up getting Atomic and Lep there and gets the triple kill. Atomic and Drop getting 2 there, and then also getting traded out by Captain. And I didn't catch the other player, but they're definitely working on getting their trades now, but it really comes down to point control, and Absolut is just slowly maintaining more time on the hill than the Reapers. See, coming from the side, gets Vaughn down mid. Captain getting left off the point. They're definitely going to need to make P3 count and hold on to it to get themselves kind of back into the groove and then at least get half of P4. It looks like the Reapers do have control of P3 going into the next point here. Which, honestly, chat, it looks like the Reapers have done a really good job of constantly, rotating early, getting things like set up. They just keep getting broken and they're having a hard time of maintaining. Right now their strongest point holder was P5. Ooh, Vaughn killing his own teammate there with the bomb. That's kind of a tough break. Atomic, though, picking up a double right there as they're holding down P3 to get themselves back in this game. Mixie getting Eons. It looks like they're just going to let them have it as they go to retake P4. But Reapers already have rotations over there. And it looks like BA managed to take over the last bit of the garbage points of P3, giving their lead a little bit of a window. But if the Reapers can maintain and hold this point just like they did the previous, they can make this into a few-point game. Mixie getting Captain and Vaughn getting Mixie. Atomic getting Vaughn. They're just going back and forth with each other. Reaper still maintaining the point, though. BA getting in along with Eons. 3 in, and unfortunately there was just one Reapers player and Mixie getting there, and he gets taken out. as he's overwhelmed by 3 Absolute players. Absolute has now breached the 200 mark. They're essentially 1 point away from winning this. Reapers are still in this game, though. If they can manage to break this and have a very strong P5 hold, which it looks like they're gearing up for P5 right now. If they can get a good P5 and a good P1, they could still come back and win, which we have seen happen. BA taking out Mixie. Atomic getting Vaughn. They're doing a good job of holding down this P5 though, which is exactly what they did last time. Triple kill there for Mixie as he gets BA, Vaughn, and Eons as they try to come in through the mid, and Mixie picks out Captain, giving him all 4. Mixie gets 1, but gets traded by Vaughn. Atomic, though, gets Vaughn to still maintain control of P5, making this a 5-point game right now, with P1 meaning all the difference. And right now, Absolut has control of it. Oh, it looks like they killed each other. No one's on point as they both got taken out. Okay, Reapers now have control of the point as they're looking to take the lead here. And they do. Trophy system helps protect against the guided missile. But it looks like Lep got shot in the back by Vaughn. Vaughn went to get control of the point. Or Eons, I mean. Vaughn was in paper. Vaughn gets Mixie. Captain gets dropped. Lep gets BA. And Vaughn and Captain take out 2 for them to get the point back. Captain is sitting there holding that. They're going to need to push now. They do get him off of it, but Vaughn's still sitting in paper, holding that angle. There's 8 seconds left. This is going to come down to whoever gets control of P2 and holds it. All Absolute has to do is just get a foot into the point. This is so close right now. Can they do it? Oh my gosh, they do. Reapers take the hard point, 250 to 249. I told you it would come down to those last 2-point rotations. If they could get themselves and hold them strong and get in it, you know, that would be the turning point where they could come back, and that's exactly what happened. They held Absolute there at bay on P2, with Absolute only needing to just barely get a pinky toe in there, and, you know, making sure they kept up with their trades. Getting those, you know, is absolutely crucial, especially in that point, as you see there, where they were able to keep them off long enough to get the last 7 points they needed to essentially snatch the victory out of the clutches and jaws of Absolute. All right, and it looks like they have the lobby set up, so we will go ahead and go into Mercado, search and destroy. When it comes to this map, whoever has bomb, it is almost a 75% chance, guarantee, that they're going to rush A, and they're going to rush A hard. And it really comes down to how prepared defensively the defense team is to know that, hold angles, and protect against it. Because obviously we know that that area is grenade heaven for both sides. So the occasional surprise B is always, you know, something that kind of catches people off guard. But as I say that, as you see, Absolute has already hard pushed A, but 2 players are already down on Reapers, mixing Atomic being taken out, but Atomic does not go down without taking out BA. Drop getting Vaughn. Saw the heads of Captain and Eons there. It is now a 2-on-2. Captain and Eons versus Lep and Drop. Drop catches Captain as he peeks up. So there is only one lone Absolute player. They got 15 seconds. Someone's going to need to go for the bomb. It looks like Lep is going to go ahead and do it. Eons hasn't checked it. Looks like Eons came around the corner. He waited in time, gave the time, peeked out, and just said, this is all I need to do. But do you what? I'm going to take drop 2, and I'm going to go ahead and take all 4 and the bomb. That is definitely a perfect example of patient playing. You're 1 to 2. You know that they are around the bomb. You know that they have an idea of where you are. You wait till you have time. You know that one of them is going to have to try to defuse. And then take the one defusing. And then at that point, even if you get taken out, you still have the round because they don't have enough time. Drop. Looks like he's rocking the sniper this round. Vaughn getting mixy there. And it looks like they were going to push A2, but Absolut, knowing that people push that, have 3 man set up on it with 1 man over there on B just to, you know, catch it in case they change their mind. Ooh, drop. Didn't see Vaughn there on the corner, and Vaughn pops up and ends up getting him with a headshot before he could get sniped. It is now a 2-on-4 situation with Atomic and Lep against all 4 Absolute members. Kind of a standstill right now. 2 boys are stuck in the house. Leprechaun ends up getting BA. Vaughn, though, picks up Atomic. So now it is 1-on-3 with 20 seconds left. Leprechaun goes to peek there, but unfortunately gets caught. Absolute goes up 2-0 into this search and destroy. Here we go. Looks like this is going to be another A push. Weird kind of stunt there by BA as he dolphin died off the balcony, but, you know, I'm not sure which Reaper player got him. Chat, if you saw that, let me know, but they were telling him, what are you doing, buddy? Captain got Mixie, making it a 3-3. We're still kind of sitting here in a Texas standoff as you have 2 on the back side of house, and it looks like they may be working a wraparound or at least pulling off to give them the opportunity because they know that the Reapers have A kind of locked down. Now we have 30 seconds here, so now's going to be the time to do something. And it looks like Drop was watching that mid, but does get taken out by Captain Eon. So makes it to the top and gets left. They do have the bomb down. It is now Atomic against 3 Absolute. Atomic dancing with Vaughn. He does get Vaughn. He's got 20 seconds. He's going to need to get there quick. Oh, but he gets picked off in the long game. If I'm not mistaken, that was by Captain, and it was. He sees him catch around mid and just gets him over top of that heady there. But not without taking a few shots of his own. Absolute is definitely showing their dominance here in S&D. But both sides have their struggles though. BA sitting at 0-3. Mixie sitting at 0-3 for the opposition. Eons, though, is 4-0, and Vaughn is sitting at 6-2. So if I'm the Reapers right now, I'm thinking Vaughn needs to go. We need to hunt him down. He needs to be taken out, and that way we can work on the rest. And again, it looks like we have an A push here. All 4 Reapers in the A building. The Absolut boys are kind of split 2-2. BA, though, picks up Leprechaun off that back awning area. And he rotates over to the back of L, decides to head back to mid. I don't think he sees that Mixie's coming by. He doesn't, and Mixie gets him. Here we are with 26 seconds left, though, so they're going to need to do something. Mixie getting Eons as well. Eons taking his first death. It is now 2-on-2, but the bomb needs to go down. And it looks like Vaughn is covering long ways. He looks like he got a few shots off, but he backed off. Ooh, Captain getting taken out. The bomb needs to get down, or they need to push. They're going to have time. It looks like they're going to work on planting it now. I don't know if they have it. And they don't. He was just a few hairs of a second short of getting that. And so Absolut goes up 4-0. At that moment, you got 2 people. One of you needs to try to get that bomb down. And if you're not sure if you have enough time, you need to try to make that push for that last guy if you have an idea of where he might be. Unfortunately, there, it caught them with just not even a 1/10 of a second of enough time. But, you know, Reapers have come back from worse. So I can definitely see, you know, Reapers coming in and saying, you know, we're not going to go out without a fight. Let us go ahead and, you know, do this. And at Captain, it took him a minute there to see Absolut, as Absolut was, or Captain took him a while to see Atomic, as Atomic was sitting behind the hedge heady there. It's almost like he didn't notice him right away. We're now sitting here 3-3. As Vaughn is taken out and Atomic is taken out. Mixie picks up Eons. So now we are sitting at a 3-2 situation. So it is Captain and BA against 3 Reapers. Captain is sitting on top of the house as the bomb carrier. And it looks like BA is attempting to snipe. Mixie picks up Captain, and it looks like BA got taken out, wrapping around. So the Reapers are finally on the board. As we go into round 6, 4-1 Absolut. Chat going around saying that the things are intense. They are definitely intense this season. If you tuned in yesterday and you saw how close those matches are, today has been just as close. The first Hardpoint ended in a 1-point deficit with a comeback from the Reapers as they managed to hold Absolut from their 1 point so they could get their last 7 or 8 they needed. And then now, here we are, 4-1 in the favor of Absolut, but it will definitely be interesting to see whether or not the Reapers can make a comeback and stay in the search and destroy. Basically picking up Eons, Atomic picking up Captain. They do get the bomb down as Vaughn is the last lone Absolut alive against Atomic in this 1v1. He is working on the defuse right now. Atomic is wrapping. Atomic needs to try to get him. He almost has it there. As the Reapers now go up on the board again as we sit 4-2. Mixie and Atomic definitely holding the weight for their team, where on the opposition, Vaughn and Captain and Eons are kind of holding it down for theirs, as Captain and Eons are pretty close in kills. Captain picking up drop, Captain picking up Atomic, getting a double kill there as he sits in the top of the house. We now have Mixie and Leprechaun against all 4 Absolut. They do get the bomb down. Leprechaun manages to get Captain, but gets traded out by Vaughn. And that's leaving Mixie as the lone Reaper. Mixie has a surprise opportunity down the mid, but I'm not sure if he missed his shots or what happened, but it gave Absolut the chance to turn around. And here you see Vaughn popping back up and managed to just take him out. Absolut moves up 5-2. Now, there's still the opportunity that Reapers could come back, win the next 3, and reverse sweep them. Never count the Reapers out until it is said and done. I've seen them pull off crazy stuff over the seasons. Atomic getting headshotted and drop getting taken out as well. This may go into the favor of Absolut here, and we could see a one-on-one. BA, oddly enough, just going around cherry-picking his teammates for some reason. Mixie gets Eons. Can Mixie win a 2-on-1? Mixie gets caught as he comes around the corner there to B. And that gives Absolut a 6-2 search and destroy. That now makes the map count 1-1. Reapers taking the Hardpoint, Absolut taking the S&D, and now we're going to be going to a control on Asilo. So, as you know, folks, since we are sitting 1-1 right now, that means we are guaranteed a map 4, which means we will at least see a Hardpoint hotel. Now, if these teams keep it up and keep going back and forth, we could go all the way, which honestly, with how this season is going, would not surprise me, because it has definitely been that type of season. These teams are all ready to go. They're, amped. They're fighting for it. And, it'd be nice to see who all this turns out. Honestly, I'd love to call a potential winner for the season. With how these teams are played out, how close they could be, it honestly feels like it could be anyone. Alright, with that being said, it looks like the boys are all ready, and we will be going in to control El Asilo. Here we go. Atomic getting Eons there in the bar area. Mixie getting Vaughn. BA getting Atomic. Mixie getting BA. And it looks like they're going to shift over to trying to get B. Lep there with a double kill on Vaughn and Eons, not letting them have the B point. Life count currently sits in Reaper favor. For those of you who are just joining us, as I see that the watcher count is increasing, the current map count is 1-1. Reapers taking the hard point in extreme fashion as they held off Absolut at one point to get the last 8 that they needed. And then Absolut showing their S&D dominance as they take the S&D 6-2 on Mercado. Right now, we're sitting here in our first round of control on Asilo, and it looks like Absolut is going to capture point A, and they do. Life count, though, is even at 23-23. Drop takes out Vaughn. BA, though, gets dropped in return. It's just tons of trades back and forth. Eon, though, going after Mixie, but not able to finish him off as he manages to escape with his life. Leprechaun getting Captain. Atomic coming up and getting Eons. BA getting drop and Mixie getting BA. It's just back and forth constantly. Map count right now sitting, or kill count sitting within 1 life of each other. So it's really going to come down to whether or not they can get control of this point. Atomic getting Vaughn, Mixie getting Eons. They're definitely working their way at keeping them out, and they're doing a good job at least giving themselves the advantage of having more lives. Because even if it's only 2, every life matters, and any person who plays Control will tell you that 1 life can make all the difference. They have 20 seconds now. Leprechaun and Atomic picking up 2. Atomic picking up another one, though, as he sees Eons. And it looks like the Reapers may actually keep them at bay here and take this first round as we tick down to the last 10 seconds. Mixing and Atomic picking up 2, Drop picking up another one, and there is 4 down, and they manage to keep them off, and they take it with time. That was a great defense on the Reaper's part. They may have allowed them to capture A quickly, but they buckled down, they held angles, and they made sure that B wasn't going to go anywhere. Honestly, this could just come down to who has the best defense on this map. And it looks like the Reapers may be going for an A initial push as well. Atomic getting Vaughn there in the bottom by A plant. Eon's dropping on top of Atomic's head, but I don't know what happened there. But Atomic realizes it and manages to come back and get him. Captain getting dropped, Lep and Atomic picking up 2 more, BA getting Mixie as they work on their second tick for A. Halfway through their third now, Leprechaun taking out Eons through their double doors, and A is down, and it looks like they already have someone on B. BA getting a friendly kill there on Captain with a grenade. Wouldn't be a rally stream if we didn't see a teammate kill their own person at least once. It looks like Absolut did manage to peel them off of B point, so it could come down to the same thing as we saw the previous round. If Absolut can buckle down here and make sure that Reapers can't get a foot in B, it could just come down to whoever gets defense in that round 5. Lives are still fairly close, just a 3-point deficit, or 3-kill deficit. Now 2, as Atomic takes Vaughn. Looks like Eons knows Atomic is up top. Captain, though, getting Atomic and BA getting dropped. Got a minute 20. And it looks like the Reapers may be trying for a wrap here. Drop getting Captain. Looks like they're kind of dancing around each other top. Eons hopping, though, and getting dropped, but Leprechaun picking up Eons for the trade as he gets him from their actual spawn side. Captain getting Mixie. Atomic being the sole Reaper over on that side, but BA getting ready to trade him out. Drop takes BA, though. Reapers are now sitting on the point, working on getting their second tick. Eons ends up not catching drop there as they have 3 Reapers on. They almost have it. This could... Oh, Vaughn there with a double kill, saying, no, not today. We are going to defend this, as now they're clearing the third tick of B, leaving Reapers with their last 8 lives as they sit at 12, as Drop gets a nice grenade kill on BA. I mean, this is where it comes down to. You got 20 seconds, and they get 1 down. They get 2 down. They get... No, they don't get 3. They get 3 now. Can they manage to get the last Absolut off the point? They do. They need to hurry up and get on there and stack it. They're down to their last 4 lives, so they need to get on there and they need to hold it. Drop gets Eons, but Captain gets a double kill on there, and Absolut says, no, we're not going to give up this defense. Wow, chat, that was close. Any point in time there, the Reapers could have snatched B right away, and at one point they almost did, and a crucial double kill on Captain's point helped save it, allowing them to clear that and keep from losing the defense round. I honestly think that this control is going to come down to whoever has the best defense and whoever manages to get it in that last round. So here we go. Absolut on the offensive. It looks like they might go a split push here, although it looks like they're leaning more towards B. Ooh. Leprechaun sitting on that back 10, it looks like, manages to catch Eons as they're sitting there trading shots. Neither one of them can really make any of them really count, though, as they kind of just walk away from each other. Leprechaun going to the window there, expecting Eons to come through. Eons doesn't realize he transitioned over, and Lep manages to get him, but Captain, getting the comms I can only imagine from Eons, manages to shoot up into the window and get... And he also manages to get Mixie as well. Atomic getting BA, Eons getting Atomic, as they have now got the first tick on B point, working on their second. It looks like they're stacking it there with 3 people as they are quickly towering this down. And B is secured. Life count, though, just like last time, dead even, 24-24. Atomic getting Eons there. As long as the Reapers can set up a hold for A and lock it down, or potentially spawn trap, they'll be good. But Vaughn there getting Atomic and Eons getting Mixie. I don't think they want to be held in. Looks like they're going to be stacking A now. The Reapers are going to have to do something quick. They do manage to get 2. They get 3, but Vaughn manages to still capture it. And there you have it. It now goes into the favor of Absolut as we sit 2-1 right now in this control, with Absolut getting the defense this next round. So if Absolut can hold their defense, we could see a 3-1 control going into the next hardpoint. Now, if the hardpoint goes in like it did last time and the Reapers manage to pull it out, it will come down to a search and destroy on Hotel. Drop with a nice grenade kill there on Captain. Vaughn getting a double. Eons picking up Lep and BA picking up Drop, as that is 4 down. Looks like they're going to go for this B push. Lep does see that Eons potentially spotted him. Atomic gets picked up. Ooh, Eons get Atomic and Drop as Vaughn gets Mixie. Lep being the last Reaper there in that over there to himself. Ooh. Drop goes ahead and takes off Eon's head as he says, no, not again. But Absolut still manages to clear B away, as the life count in this round is not as close as previous, as we set as a 10-point deficit. Yes, the momentum is definitely in Absolut's favor right now, as they are holding a 10-point life. Now, Reapers, though, are working on their second tick of A. But Absolut does manage to clear them off of it. Reapers are going to have to try to make something happen, although it's 22-9 now with 15 seconds left. Captain picking up Lep there. 7 seconds. Something's going to have to give. Captain there with a double, though, on drop and atomic. And there we have it. Absolut takes the control 3-1 as we move into a Hardpoint on Hotel. Right now, for those of you who are just joining us, we are sitting at a map count of 2-1 in favor of Absolut as we go into map 4. All right, and it looks like they are all set up. So, here we go, chat. We're going to be looking at going into a hotel hardpoint. Now, right now, the Reapers need to clutch this hardpoint in order for us to go to a map 5. If Absolut manages to keep this hardpoint in their favor, then we could see the end of this series right here being a 3-1. But you know, even with us speculating, it's still too soon and too hard to tell. Drop picking up Vaughn there. Eon's with a double though. Captain also getting Mixie as Absolut maintains control of P1. Absolut still holding P1 down. And you know, honestly, it looks like the Reapers may just be letting them have P1. And it's just like, yeah, it's fine. Let them go up to 30 points. We're going to go ahead and just set up for P2 and make sure that we can claim all of this. Lep getting Vaughn on the rotation as they have things set up. BA gets dropped there. And it looked like Mixie may have heard him. But BA manages to get Mixie as well. Lep getting Vaughn, BA and Eon's picking up Lep and Atomic as P2 goes into the control of Absolut. This is definitely kind of a rough start here for the Reapers boys. Leprechaun and Mixie there picking up Vaughn and BA as the Reapers take control of P2 back. And it looks like we have a double rotation here as Atomic went to go to B, but Vaughn heard him and managed to match him and catches him before he gets over to the rotation. Vaughn currently having control of P3 as it looks like Captain is maintaining the scrap points of P2. Vaughn with a nice pickup there on drop. He came in through freezer. Captain picking up Mixie, Eon's picking up drop, and that is just the Absolut guys are just tearing it up right now. It almost leads you to believe that now that they're warmed up, whether or not their slaying power may be a bit too strong. Mixie picking up Vaughn there. If it gets traded out by Eons, it looks like the Reapers are going to go ahead and work for control of P4. Eons getting Leprechaun, Atomic getting Eons though, Drop getting Vaughn, and Atomic getting BA. Reapers definitely stating that they're not going to be out of it. Mixie getting BA there, Drop picking up Eons. Mixie with a risky jump down the steps, getting caught by Vaughn. They're still holding control, though. Like I said, even with that immense lead at the beginning, there is no way to count the Reapers out when it comes to these hard points. When they buckle down, get in the groove, they definitely can come back, as we saw in the first one. And, you know, here we are sitting with them controlling this one, bringing themselves back into only a 40-point deficit, which really, honestly, is only 1 point as we go to move on to P5. And it looks like Absolut was going to maintain control there, but Drop manages to pick up Vaughn, giving Reapers control of the point here. Mixie there getting captain and Atomic getting Vaughn. Reapers definitely holding this down to get themselves back in the game, as now we're within 30 points. Absolut managed to get on to touch it a little bit, but ends up not doing anything to any avail. But right there, Captain and Vaughn managed to take down two, and I think Eons picked up one to kind of get the point back into their favor. Eons and Vaughn doing a great job defending that point, as it looks like the Reapers are going to make their way to holding back patio. BA with another team kill with a grenade. That is twice, my boy. Reapers definitely needed this point to kind of stay in it. The deficit still won't be too bad. It'll probably only be about 1.5 points, which we've seen them come back from. Drop picking up the trade there on Vaughn. Leprechaun getting BA. Eon's getting Leprechaun, though, as Absolut finishes out P5 as we go back to P1. P1 currently in control of Reapers. No one's currently on point right now. Looks like Lep put his toes in. Vaughn there with a double kill on Mixie and Lep, giving them control of P1. Atomic, though, and Drop saying, no, we need this back. Leprechaun sitting there trying to set up for P2, fighting it out with Vaughn, but there's two Reapers on that point as Mixie picks up Vaughn. Captain, though, gets a triple there on Mixie, Leprechaun, and Drop. Reapers taking back control of P2. Absolut clearing the 200 mark point. So right now it's going to come down similar to last time, where Reapers are going to have to make their holds and make their rotations count for everything to stay into this. And it looks like Vaughn is already rotated over to P3 as getting set up. No Reapers set up over there yet, as Absolut is also clearing the last bit of trash points from P2. They only need 30 points left. They can get it from this 1 point. Ooh, and Atomic manages to get Vaughn, as now there is two Reapers on the point. Mixie getting the trade there on BA for Atomic. And then we now have two Reapers in the point. We have two Absolut, though, pushing Freezer. It looks like Drop sees them, Drop gets Eons. Drop gets Vaughn. Mixie picks up 2 more. That's 2 double kills there for the Reapers to maintain this. They can make this an extremely close game again. Drop there with another double kill. Mixie with another double kill. Both of them going back and back, making sure that that point does not leave their control. And it looks like the Reapers are working on having someone set up to get P4, but there are 2 Absolut already on it. That is 2 Absolut down, though. And Reapers now have this point. They could take this right here and take us to a map 5. Both teams having high killing people, as you have Drops in at 27, Atomic's in at 21. And then on the opposition, you have BA at 25 and Eons at 23. But honestly, their teammates aren't too far off at 18 and 18 and 16 and 14. Looks like this could come down to a P5 rotation, as Reapers have now, well, they had the lead, but they gave it back up, but it looks like it's going to go into a 235. Reapers having control of this point right now. Reapers managed to get 4. They're still going up. 10 points left. Can they keep this out of Absolut's hands? Gonna be neck and neck. Ooh, a nice grenade there keeps it. There's 249, 250, and the Reapers take the second hard point as well. We are going to map 5. Again, another close hard point in this series between these 2 teams with only a 15-point difference. First one being a 1-point difference. Put those 2 together, and the matches were only 16 points from either team taking them. Well, with that being said, folks, now we are sitting at a map count of 2-2 going into map 5, which will be, you guessed it, Hotel Search and Destroy. Last Search and Destroy was an interesting one. It went 6-2 in the favor of Absolut. All right. Well then, let me quickly go to this. And all right. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. I unfortunately scanned and repaired, but luckily the nerd has my back, and so I am watching it through his feed, so I am seeing what you are seeing. Right now, it looks like it has 2 Absolut down, and they have 25 seconds to try to get the bomb planted. Atomic manages to get Eons, though. BA being the last Absolut player alive, but gets taken out by Lep. And it looks like they're defusing the bomb now. And they do. Round 1 goes to Reapers in the hotel. I don't know, chat. Given how that played out, it feels like the Reapers chose this with intention. And here we go into round number 2. The bomb in the Reaper's hands. Looks like they're going to be going to B. Mixie ends up getting BA. Captain gets Mixie, though. Atomic gets Captain. So there are 3 Reapers in B with the bomb going down with 2 Absolute on the outside. Lep, for some reason, busting through the back doors. I don't know if he didn't think that Absolute would be sitting that close there, but he managed to pick Lep up. Vaughn being the last man, they know where Vaughn's at. It looks like they're just going to wait him out and play it smart and not try to push him, which honestly is the right thing to do. Vaughn has the uncanny ability that if you push him, especially in the wrong situation, he will work on taking you out. Vaughn knows that there is another thing, but he doesn't have enough time to get the bomb now, so the only thing he can do is go for the kill, but unfortunately, he does get taken out himself. So they get the bomb down, and they get the final kill, and that puts the Reapers up 2-0 in this S&D. Here we go. Bomb back into the possession of Absolute. For those of you who just joined, Absolute Bounty is currently Alpha, and Reapers are Bravo. Eon's picking up drop there on that stairway patio. VA getting atomic there. It is now 3-2. I would also like to point out that I love the irony of Lep picking the one red-headed operator as his operator. Absolute do get the bomb down. Lep gets a nice grenade kill on Captain. Mixie gets BA. That leaves Eons by himself against 2 Reapers. The Reapers, though, do need to make a play to get to the bomb. It looks like... Mixie does get Eons there. Lep, courtesy allowing Mixie to go ahead and get the defuse since he got the final kill. Nothing like, some respect for your teammate. Put in the work, get the points. Here we go into round number 4. Reaper having a strong showing in this S&D compared to the last one. It's almost like their positions changed. Lep going ahead and get the bomb down. He does get the bomb down, forcing Absolute to have to consider objective. Eons, though, taking out Leprechaun, leaving it Mixie and Drop against all 4 Absolute. Captain busting through the back door, getting Mixie from behind. BA getting dropped as they go for the defuse, as Absolute has a perfect round there as all 4 members are standing. Well, someone needs to defuse it. Absolute getting on the board now as we sit to a round count of 3-1 in favor of the Reapers. For those of you who are just joining us or just tuning in, or perhaps you missed all the fun early on, this is a map 5 in this series as the Reapers and Absolute both sit 2-2. Absolute took the first S&D and the control, and Reapers took both hardpoints. And might I say, in quite stunning fashion, as they were both really close games, and the Reapers came back from behind on both of them. Eon's picking up Atomic there. There's 20 seconds left. Someone's going to have to make a play here for the Reapers to put them into the position to defuse the bomb. BA, though, busting through the door and getting Mixie as he comes up the steps. And there you have it. Absolut takes another round, making this 3-2. If we see a B push right here, if we're going to another immediate A push. The immediate A push last time didn't pan out immediately well in their favor, as they ended up getting stripped from the bomb rather quickly, and then it got defused. Looks like they're working on getting the bomb down again, though. Aeons gets shot up by Mixie, leaving. Well, it's 3-3 now. Atomic getting taken out by Vaughn. Leprechaun getting Vaughn, though. Mixie getting BA. That leaves one Absolute in Captain against 3 Reapers here. Someone's going to need to defuse that bomb, though, before they don't have time. Well, he couldn't make it over there. Reapers had it pinned down. So, he was just out of luck either way. That sends the Reapers up 4-2. Looks vaguely familiar, but in reverse. This is the exact same situation we found the Reapers in on the opposition. Ooh, drop, pulled out the sniper rifle and gets a nice shot there on Captain. Vaughn doing his peaks right, making sure he doesn't give Drop enough time to take his head off. They are playing cautiously, though. Definitely playing it slow, holding back. Absolut manages to hold off the Reapers there in order to get themselves back on the board again as we sit 4-3. Bomb is going to be going back in to the Reapers' hands. Let's see if they do another immediate A push again this time, or if they change it up. Mixie right now sitting at 10-5 though, with a 2 KD in the search and destroy. And it looks like they're going to do a B push. Eon's getting Mixie there. Vaughn picking up Atomic. Bomb is down, with Lep being the last Reaper alive. We could go into a tied game right now. Lep does pick up the bomb. He's kind of pinched in between all three Absolute people. BA gets the last shots on him. And here we go into the 9th round of this S&D, tied 4-4. All right, let's see. Where is Absolute going to take this? Looks like they're going to go to B. Ooh, Mixie had a good play, but he just shot a little bit too soon and missed, allowing Eon to kind of capture a good angle on getting him. They do get the bomb down. Now the Reapers have to fight their way into this kitchen. Drop gets BA there. Eons picks up Drop though. Leprechaun picks up Eons though, so is now sitting 2-2 with 20 seconds left on this bomb. Atomic coming up behind Captain, getting Captain. Atomic picking up the double, getting Vaughn, so they can get the defuse here, going up 5-4. I don't know, chat. You think we could end up seeing a round 11? Could this search and destroy go all the way? What do you think? Looks like we're going to see a quick A push again. BA gets Atomic, but Mixie trades out BA. We sit 3-3 right now. Bomb is down. Eons does get left, leaving it 3 Absolute against 2 Reapers. Ooh, Eons catch a drop as he goes to go up over the Godheady and just gets taken out at a bad angle. And then Mixie getting hit by Vaughn as he goes to back into bottom bedroom. Here we go into a tied game. 5-5, round 11. I tell you what, chat, if we've ever had close matches before, tonight has probably been the closest. Both teams are playing fairly well. Honestly, what it comes down to is just the slightest hair of a mistake or just the improper rotation. And so, you know, it's interesting to see. Looks like we got thrown into overhead mode there for a second. Looks like we're going through a B push here. Captain picks up Atomic. Drop gets Vaughn. Eon gets Drop. It's now Lep and Mixie against 3 Absolute. Absolute Eons gets Lep, Mixie being the last Reaper. Mixie getting Captain. Eons though picking him up. And there you have it. We went all the way to round 11 in map 5, and Absolut comes out on top with a comeback in the search and destroy on Hotel. They were losing it kind of tight there at the beginning as the Reapers went up 3-0, but the Absolut boys calmed down, buckled down, started playing smarter, and made their way to a comeback to tie it 5-5, and then they come out with the win in the end. So, unfortunately, chat, I have been informed that our previous reigning champs and our third place team, neither one of them could play this weekend due to having internet issues with storms, as well as some of them being away and subs not being available. So with that being said, this is the only match that we have tonight, and the other teams and matches will forfeit. So the Shoguns will take the FF win over Night Fangs, and Assassins will take the FF win over Greybacks. Maybe we'll see those two teams compete in next weekend when complications hopefully won't be as prevalent. But for now, rally up as usual. We appreciate you all. Those of you who are new who have joined us looking for a team, reach out to me if you haven't been reached out to, and I will help you find one. That'll be it. So rally up.